Welcome to our open book. How does this sound? Is this a little better? I think this is my first day with anything resembling a voice. Boy, has my family been enjoying the break. Hi, Jeremy Sicking. Hi there, Kate. Hi there, Klaatu. Forever, Dorothy Joy, Mr. Dickens, S.R. O'Brien. Thank you so much for all of your help. Well, I've been under the weather. Diana Lynch, Karen Smith. Happy Hog Many. What's that mean? Maybe Karen will let us know. I want to read some poems tonight, okay? Just trolled and found these. Bruce Bilston, This Was the Year That Was Not the Year. Brian Bilston, rather, sorry. This was the year that was not the year that I repaired the bathroom tap and emptied out the kitchen drawer of a lifetime's worth of crap. This was the year that was not the year in which I launched a new career. 516A West End hit eluded me, as did Time Person of the Year. This was the year that was not the year I became a household name. Action figures were not sold of me. I wasn't made a dame. This was the year that was not the year I spent less time on my phone. Nights of passion did not happen in boutique hotels in Rome. This was the year that was the year I didn't get that much done. Much the same as the year before. Probably much like the one to come. Listen to Ogden Nash. Good riddance, but now what? Ogden Nash. Come, children, gather round my knee. Something is about to be. Tonight's December 31st. Something is about to burst. The clock is crouching dark and small like a time bomb in the hall. Hark, it's midnight, children dear. Duck! Here comes another new year. Promised by Jackie Kay. This one's quite beautiful. She writes, remember the time of year when the future appears. Now, let me go back. All of you who've been under snow, take this one to heart. Remember the time of year when the future appears like a blank sheet of paper. A clean calendar, a new chance. On thick white snow, you vow fresh footprints, then watch them go with the wind's hearty gust. Fill your glass, here's to us. Promises made to be broken, made to last. Is that Daisy?
Sorry,
playing
that's
with her
Daisy
toy?
playing with a toy.
All right. Matt Goodfellow.
And if I try to take it away from her, she'll bite me.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry for the
We
noise.
can't risk it. Matt Goodfellow's poem for a new year. Something's moving in. Yeah, come on up to, oh, look at that. Oh,
Maybe can we show what she has managed to extract from the toy?
Yeah, this used to be a squeaker, right?
Oh, yes.
I guess it still is technically. I had my way, huh? You know, she's got little,
it gives her a mustache. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, Daisy.
Matt Goodfellow writes, something's moving in. I hear the weather and the wind, sense the tension of a sheep field and the pilgrimage of fins. Something's not the same. I taste the sap and feel the grain. I hear the rolling of the rowan, ringing, singing in a change. Something set to start. There's meadow music in the dark and the clouds that shroud the mountain slowly, softly start to part.
Sorry, Daisy.
Alpha Michael Weaver. This morning, this poem. By the way, he mentions Portlandia, a very funny series with Fred Armisen. Seen the news, the president destroyed the National Guard.
From Chicago, right?
From Chicago, LA, and Portland.
Oh, wonderful.
DC, it didn't.
I think the National Guard is staying in DC until the summer. And we see them every day.
Yeah.
It's sad to see them away from their families this time of year.
So, he writes, it is the first day of the year again this time, in the quiet absence of Portlandia. We have our own quiet way of entering the space between the seconds of life where time fades. The fire makes a noise. That was the sound of the frozen.
Perfectly timed.
Good, Daisy. Inside here, where ice and snow make the earth frozen, press us to guess what weather will do now as weather becomes a matter of climate with no divination. I listen to your napping, air going inside and fill you with warmth from the fireplace, air going out to let your soul teach the world what it is to make the journey to the heart. For the first poem of the day, a golden retriever wallowed in the sunrise over frozen snow, then sat up to grin the silly grin of its kind, as if to say, "The light is there, if you only wait." We wait together for the first man to enter this house. We are leaving for another house. You say it is me. I am the man to bless the heart, its mystery of fire and the light. Then ring out wild bells from In Memoriam by Alfred Warren Tennyson. I have to be careful. My voice is quite not up to it yet, but I've got to ring out a lot here.
Oh, no.
Ring out wild bells to the wild sky, the flying cloud, the frosty light. The year is dying in the night. Ring out wild bells. Ring out the old, ring in the new. Ring happy bells across the snow. Here is going, let him go. Ring out the false, ring in the true. Ring out the grief that saps the mind for those that here we see no more. Ring out the feud of rich and poor. Ring in redress to all mankind. Ring out a slowly dying cause and ancient forms of party strife. Ring in the nobler modes of life, with sweeter manners, purer laws. Ring out the want, the care, the sin, the faithless coldness of the times. Ring out my mournful rhymes, but ring the fuller minstrel in. Ring out false pride in place and brood, the civic slander and the spite. Ring in the love of truth and right. Ring in the common love of good. Ring out old shapes of foul disease. Ring out the narrowing lust of gold. Ring out the thousands wars of old. Ring in the 1,000 years of peace. Ring in the valiant man and free the larger heart, the kindlier hand. Ring out the darkness of the land. Ring in the Christ that is to be. Now you might recognize this next one from Robert Burns. How was that for an accent?
Excellent.
Thank you, darling. That was my French accent. No,
Really?
it was. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? It's funny. In the song, I've always heard that as an instruction, but of course this poem reminds us as a question. Should old acquaintance be forgot and old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk a cup o' kindness yet, for old lang syne. And surely you'll be your pint stoup, and surely I'll be mine, and we'll talk a cup o' kindness yet, for old lang syne. Now, there's some Scottish words ahead that I don't know if I'm getting the pronunciation, and I don't know the meaning, but
This has never
other than
stopped
that,
you
it's a
before.
great. We twa hae run about the braes and poured the gowans fine, but we've wandered mony a weary fit sin old lang syne. We twa hae paddled in the burn fra morning sun till dine, but seas between us braid hae roared sin old lang syne. And there's a hand to me trusty fair, and G's a hand of thine, and we'll tak a right guide Willie Watt for old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne. I'll tak a cup of kindness yet, for old lang syne.
So Karen Smith tells us it's about remembering past times together.
Thank you, Karen. So glad you were here with us. Uh, So, I'm going to try one more Edgar guess. It couldn't be done. It couldn't be done, somebody said. It couldn't be done, but he with a chuckle replied that maybe it couldn't. But he would be one. We wouldn't say so till he tried, so we buckled right in with a trace of a grin on his face. He worried if he hit it. Thank you, Aunt Francette. Aunt Francette says I have a very good accent.
And she would know.
But she didn't mean my French accent,
No.
did she? Yeah. Thank you very much, Aunt Francette. We send our love to you and Douglas, huh? How was that?
Excellent.
Thank you, darling. So he buckled right in with a trace of a grin on his face. If he worried he hit it, he started to sing as he tackled the thing that couldn't be done, and he did it. Somebody scoffed, "Oh, you never." Francette liked it, darling.
And did you see what S.R. O'Brien just wrote?
Is that true?
Ramping up to 6 years of open book in 2026.
That's true. All right. Well, he started to sing as he tackled the thing that couldn't be done, and he did it. Somebody scoffed, "Oh, you'll never do that. At least no one has ever done it." But he took off his coat and he took off his hat. The first thing we knew, he'd begun it. With a lift of his chin and a bit of a grin, without any doubting or quit it, he started to sing as he tackled the thing that couldn't be done. And he did it. There are thousands to tell you it cannot be done. There are thousands to prophesy failure. There are thousands to point out to you one by one the dangers that wait to assail you.
I love this poem.
But just buckle in with a bit of a grin. Just take off your coat and go to it. Just start in to sing as you tackle the thing that cannot be done. And you'll do it.
I like that.
I wanted to end with that. Edward guessed it couldn't be done. And my voice is beginning to buckle a little bit. So,
but you're feeling better.
I'm feeling better. Took a lot of getting there. My very understanding friend. Very nice. Holding a pillow over my head. So thanks for being with us tonight on our open book. We'll see you later. Have a very nice New Year's.
We wish you all a very happy New Year.
A very happy New Year.
And we'll probably see you tomorrow.
Depending. Take care. Good night.